Now, that's a question I wanted to ask people for a while, but who had the most shocking death in wrestling as far as Chris Benoit or Eddie Guerrero? Now, when Eddie Guerrero died, I was pretty shocked. I mean, he had a match with Mr. Kennedy on SmackDown. He hit him in the head with a chair. Next thing you know, over the weekend, I find out he died over a heart attack or something. Um, you know, I wasn't personally expecting it. Like when he died, when I heard he died, I didn't believe it. I heard it on I heard it on like a wrestling forum that he died. I remember it because I was in shock when it happened. Then I think it was Raw or SmackDown. I think it was SmackDown. They had a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, and I was just extremely shocked when I found out he died. I didn't know what to think. It couldn't be real, but it was, and I was actually a little upset when I heard about it. One of the saddest deaths in wrestling history, I think, next to Owen Hart when he died too. But this is mainly on Chris Benoit or Eddie Guerrero. Um, Chris Benoit now, when he died, okay, Vince McMahon had faked his death weeks before this happened, and on Raw they had a in loving memory of Chris Benoit, and I didn't know what to think. I saw Vince McMahon on television right before he faked his death, and I almost didn't believe it either, because you know, Vince McMahon dies and Chris Benoit dies out of nowhere. But I was really shocked about how he died. They came to the conclusion pretty fast that he hung himself and killed his family. Some people think by conspiracy it could have been Kevin Sullivan who did it, but I don't know. We may never know the truth about what happened with Chris Benoit. Funny how he hung himself, Bibles next to everybody, beer cans everywhere. His wife Nancy being, hung, strangled. Then him killing his own son with a pillow. Now, the thing about Chris Benoit is Nancy and his son were everything to him. And for him to do what he did was in shock for me to find out about it. Pretty shocking because he's also going to have an ECW World Championship match at Night of Champions in 2007, I believe. That was pretty shocking too. But what was more shocking, Eddie's death or Chris Benoit's death? Eddie Guerrero died out of nowhere, and Chris Benoit, what he did, we can never figure out. We'll never know the truth. But out of those two, I think Chris Benoit's is a little more shocking.